Good afternoon, Vicky.
Hi, Rick, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Yeah.
Great to see you. So, this afternoon we had a little chat about a book that we're going to look at over Christmas. Do you want to tell us a bit more about the book?
Yeah, I'm really excited. A while back, lots of publishers come out with a new book for Christmas, don't they? But this one I looked into, and it's written by a guy called Tim Chester, which lots of us would have heard of. It's this book here, and it takes us through part of Hebrews in a daily devotional, daily reading. The book itself is only 73 pages long, so it's not a really big, dense book, you'll see. But what I do like about it, and is one of its great points, is that at the end of each chapter, you've got a few questions or what do you think about this? Because quite often I pick up a book, read it and go, well, that's very nice. But this challenges you to actually kind of think about the chapter or the chapter. Sometimes they're only 2 pages long, but that particular section, it makes you think about it. So I think it's a really exciting book for Christmas, especially when at the moment we can't meet together, but the books could bring us together by being in our houses.
That's great, because I've got a version here, and I know that after Sunday service, then the following week, James is now going to start a series up till Christmas based upon the readings here in Hebrews. So that's fantastic. So how are we going to? How's the book going to be distributed?
Well, it's wonderful news that the church has been able to give them as a gift. So they wrapped up, something like this will be arriving mostly through home groups. So we have identified all our home groups. So home group leaders will be watching out for an email to check that you do have the people that you are expecting to be in your home group. And so they will distribute one per household in the church family. And there are a number of people who aren't affiliated to a home group, so we will make sure they get one too. So the idea is that you encouraged to read it as a home group together, maybe as your studies over Zoom, over the phone. Also, you could read it as a couple in your house, as your daily devotional. You could, at the moment, we could go for a walk, can't we? So you might want to read a couple of chapters and maybe read the whole book, share what you thought of it. Hopefully this is a book that we'll all be sort of all on the same page, reading together, and have that sense that I know we can't meet in person, but all of us, while you're reading it, someone else from the house, from the church family could be reading it too. So that's the idea.
That's brilliant. And so real number of options, many ways that we can use this resource on the run up to Christmas, and keep the unity within the church focused on Christ at this time, fixated on him, which is a real blessing for us all, especially as Christmas is not going to be normal, is it, by any shape? And I think we get a bit distracted, don't we, at Christmas about things. So is there some advice even in this book about that?
Yeah, I mean, it talks right back. It says, about getting our eyes fixed on Jesus, on him he should be our thought, our obsession. And this whole book of Hebrews, it says, is written as a word of exhortation, above all to fix our eyes on Jesus, it says. And it's, I think at the moment, lots of people are going, oh, Christmas isn't going to be the same. Well, Christmas is still Christmas, and let's strip it back, actually. And we've had that done to us without us having to do anything. So we can really focus on what is this season all about? What is Christmas all about? And it would be a wonderful thing if off the back of this, we kind of feel fired up to then go, hey guys, I know you can't put your this or that or what, but we can still talk about what Christmas is really about. What does it mean to you? And we might be inspired and God-led to sort of share this with people around us once we've read it, kind of go, this is what I believe, and I'd love to share it with you. Just as we see our neighbours, we see our family, we see our friends. It could be a great sort of a springboard to many conversations over this season and help us, because it's something there.
So rather than what box set are we watching at the moment, it's which book are we reading, and we're all working on Fixated and why we're using it. And I think that's a really fantastic opportunity that we've got going forward, bring the church together, the reason for the season, and not get distracted by turkeys and stuff like that, although they're really nice to have at Christmas. I only want one turkey once a year. So when should we see these books available then?
Okay, so delivery is arriving here today of the books. I've got some wonderful people who have volunteered to wrap them for us. So the plan will be, the deadline will be by the 22nd of November. They will certainly be with your house group leaders, home group leaders, to then distribute out so that we can certainly have them by the 1st of December. So in this next couple of weeks, they'll be landing on your doors.
Fantastic. So that coincides nicely with James starting his new series.
Yeah,
so that's brilliant. Okay. That's fantastic. So thanks very much, Vicky. Enjoy the rest of your day.
I look forward to hearing people chatting about it. It'd be great to share.
That's great. Take care.
And
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Mick.